when we say pour your cup first, in today's language, it means self-care.
Mm-hmm.
So what's that context, or how do you feel about that? What's your view about that in a relationship where you pour for yourself first? You look after yourself first before you look after him.
For me, I think that's really important. I don't see that as selfish. I actually think that if we are looking after ourselves and if we're in a really good space, that means then we're able to look after everyone else. But I'll throw it back at you. What do you think?
Look, I knew you were going to throw it back at me. So I'm going to add on to what you said, and I do believe that. Now I do believe that, and it's taken me 4 years of self-development, 4 years of mentorship, 4 years with my life coach to understand that self-care is not selfish. And when we say we pour into ourselves, other people do benefit from us. It's called the ripple effect. Why? When we overflow. So when we overflow with goodness within ourselves, goodness within our hearts, goodness within our mind, goodness that we see for others, that goodness will overflow into others. Yeah. And even if we don't talk about sort of the deep side, we can even talk about making sure you're healthy first, not just physically, but in the mind. You're then able to support and be there and help others around you. So I do believe in overflowing and then the ripple effect, because then the next person is going to help the next person, and then the next person is going to help the next person. It's like a gift that keeps on giving. Yeah. However, in order to get to that stage, it was, I'm not joking, like even until now, I still have that problem where I have to stop and I have to say, hey, there needs to be a limit of giving, or hey, I need to have some boundaries here because I keep on pouring. So part of, you guys know the 5 love languages, and if you haven't, just have a browse about the 5 love languages. A really good book is also, I think, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. And this is so good to understand the dynamics of the relationship, so you know how much to pour and when to pour. In my past relationship, in my first marriage, I felt as though I was more the man in the relationship. I felt as though I was the provider. I was the entrepreneur. I was the business manager. I was the creator, the ideas person, and then I was also the hands-on person, mopping at the end of the restaurants. I actually mopped, marinating the meat. I did everything, even to the point where when the tires were worn out or when the tires were broken, when the cars needed washing, I took the cars out to wash.
Yeah.
But I love cars, so yeah. So now I know to limit myself and pour for yourself first, but in the right amount, with boundaries, with limit, and then other people can, benefit from you. So that's how I see it. So I also believe that it's good to take turns.
Yeah.
It's good to take turns so that you're not giving too much.
What would you say is your go-to self-care strategy?
Oh, you're talking to someone who's still working on self-care. I'm still trying to discover that. Lena, I'm going to ask you, will you ever stop pouring for others?
I have often put others before me. I think it's really hard as a mum of 3 to put myself first.
Of course.
Sometimes I feel like I don't have enough time and I prioritize everyone else's needs before mine. But at the end of the day, after I reflect, and sometimes, I do feel it. I do notice when I burn out, I do listen to my body. That's when I say to myself, Lena, book yourself that facial or that massage, or, do whatever that makes me feel nice and happy, just to pour back into myself.
Just to pause, yeah? It's just more to pause. Yeah. And and I think our next topic for a future podcast, it actually should be about the giver and the receiver.